Belonging to the Des Moines class, USS Salem is a heavy cruiser, currently preserved in Quincy, Massachusetts. Salem's story is an intriguing paradox, a ship designed for war, yet its career was tied to diplomacy and displays of strength during the tense years of the Cold War. USS Salem CA-139 was launched on March 25, 1947, and officially commissioned on May 14, 1949, with a length of approximately 218 meters, 716 feet, and a beam of 23 meters, 76 feet, along with a standard displacement of about 17,000 tons and up to 21,500 tons at full load. Salem, with a massive ship, this scale was even larger than the largest U.S. missile cruiser after World War II, USS Long Beach, equipped with 4 General Electric steam turbines delivering a total of 120,000 horsepower. Salem could reach a maximum speed of 33 to 33.5 knots. Its armor was also impressive, with a belt of up to 152 millimeters, 6 inches, a deck of 89 millimeters, 3.5 inches, and turrets up to 203 millimeters, 8 inches thick. The most prominent feature of USS Salem was its revolutionary weapon system. The heart of the ship's firepower was 9 8-inch 55 Mark 16 guns, arranged in 3 triple turrets. The automatic loading mechanism of the Mark 16 guns was highly complex. It used semi-fixed, cost ammunition instead of the separate projectiles and charges of earlier designs, a result of automation. Thanks to this mechanism, each Mark 16 barrel could fire 8 to 10 rounds per minute, meaning each turret could unleash 24 to 30 rounds per minute. This rate was 3 times faster than previous 8-inch guns. Another significant advantage was the ability to load and fire at any elevation angle, up to a maximum of 41 degrees, theoretically providing limited anti-aircraft capability. The ammunition types included the super heavy AP Mk-21 armor-piercing round weighing 152 kilograms, 335 pounds, AP Mk-19, semi-armor piercing SP Common Mk-17, anti-aircraft AAC Mk-24, and high-explosive HC Mk-25. The range exceeded 27 kilometers, 30,000 yards. In addition to its main battery, Salem was equipped with formidable secondary and anti-aircraft weaponry. The secondary armament consisted of 12 or 10, according to some sources, 5-inch, 38 Mark, 12 dual-purpose guns in twin turrets. The close-range anti-aircraft system included 22 or 12 twin 3-inch 50 mounts, or 24 3-inch 50 guns, depending on sources. 3-inch 50 Mark 22 33 guns, considered superior to the quad 40mm Bofors. The originally planned 20mm gun mounts were removed before the ship was launched. To control this complex weaponry, Salem was equipped with advanced fire control systems. The main guns were directed by the Mark 54 systems with Mark 13 radar. Some turrets also had Mark 27 ranging radar. The secondary guns used the Mark 37 system with Mark 25 radar, while the anti-aircraft guns were controlled by the Mark 56 system with Mark 35 radar. The Mark 56 fire control system utilized the AN SPG-35 radar and the Mark 42 ballistic computer, capable of fully automatic tracking and blind firing. Despite its formidable firepower, Salem's 10-year active service, 1949 to 1959, never saw a single shot fired in combat. Although Salem never unleashed its mighty guns in anger, its presence was a force for peace. It was truly a lady of diplomacy. Salem's primary role was a flagship. It consistently served as the flagship of the U.S. Sixth Fleet in the Mediterranean, a critical region in the Cold War chessboard, where it demonstrated America's commitment and strength. Salem also served as the flagship of the Second Fleet in the Atlantic. Throughout its career, Salem completed 7 voyages to the Mediterranean. It participated in numerous training exercises, including multinational NATO exercises such as Beehive 2 with the US, British, Italian, French, and Greek navies, and Wellfest. These exercises were crucial for NATO's operational coordination and demonstrated the alliance's strength. Salem also made goodwill visits to various Mediterranean ports, including Malta, Italy, France, Greece, Turkey, Lebanon, and Algeria, hosting dignitaries such as the Shah of Iran, the President of Lebanon, the King and Queen of Greece, and Admiral Arleigh Burke. One of the most memorable highlights of Salem's career was its humanitarian role. In 1953, following the devastating earthquake in Greece's Salem was the first U.S. warship to arrive at the scene. It provided essential relief supplies and supported the local population for 4 days until its own resources were depleted, an action that earned international acclaim. The earthquake was a major disaster, causing widespread destruction and hundreds of casualties. Salem was also present during international crises. During the 1956 Suez Canal crisis, it was deployed to Rhodes, serving as a flagship in the Eastern Mediterranean. In 1957, the presence of the Sixth Fleet during the Jordan crisis demonstrated U.S. support for the Jordanian government. In 1958, the Lebanon crisis briefly delayed Salem's decompositioning plans. It made a swift Mediterranean visit as the flagship of the Second Fleet. Salem's decompositioning was planned for 1958, but the Lebanon crisis caused a brief delay. Ultimately, on January 30th, 1959, USS Salem was officially decommissioned. It was placed in the Atlantic Reserve Fleet at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. Notably, Salem was preserved in a mothballed state with continuously operating dehumidifiers, which greatly helped protect the ship. Salem and its sister ships were built during a traditional period, from traditional artillery to missile-based systems. Their advanced radar, fire control systems, and guns served as a technological bridge. The development of guided missiles and nuclear-powered aircraft carriers ultimately overshadowed the role of heavy cruisers equipped with guns. Though formidable, they were part of a fading generation of naval warfare technology. In 1981, Salem was surveyed for potential recommissioning, but funding was not approved. Unlike the Iowa-class battleships, this reflected a strategic calculation that its role was better fulfilled by other platforms in the modern Navy. One of the 3 sister ships, only Newport News saw combat. Both Des Moines and Newport News were later scrapped. Salem became the sole survivor. Today, USS Salem is home to the United States Naval Shipbuilding Museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Coincidentally and meaningfully, the museum is located at the former Four Rivers Shipyard, the very place where Salem was built. A poignant homecoming. The story of USS Salem is not just about a ship, but also about technological evolution, shifting geopolitical strategies, and the preservation of history. Its journey from a cutting-edge war weapon to a peace ambassador and ultimately an educational museum reflects broader trends in naval power and the preservation of 20th century heritage. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts or any memories about the USS Salem in the comments below.